Good morning, you guys, and happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. Come get ready with me as I get ready for the day. There's a whole fun-filled Star Wars Day planned ahead. I'm so excited. I have both personal Star Wars things that I'm going to be doing, and then I have some friends coming over later, and we're going to watch A New Hope. So come get ready with me to do all of that. Accent. But hi, if you're new here, I'm Julie, and I love Star Wars so much. I don't have like the classic photo that people have as a kid of them with like lightsabers or a helmet or anything. I do have pictures in like Hollywood studios as a kid because my family likes to go to Disney a lot. But I got into Star Wars more around 10 years old. I was introduced to sequel trilogy, and then I watched the first one. I watched A New Hope like before that, but I just remember being like really invested in it, and I also just love that it brought my family together. It's something that my entire family enjoys, and having something like that like is a story that we all love, and it's just really special. And yeah, I think it's great. And as somebody who loves stories and books and all that, I was like, this is just a really cool book. That's what this is. So yeah, that's kind of my thing with Star Wars. There's so many whys as to why I still love it to this day, even in college. But truly, it just makes me so happy. It fills my soul up whenever there's something Star Wars related. It just puts a little pep in my step, you know? If I'm having a bad day, I put on Star Wars, anything, show, movie. When I go into tests, I always wear like a Star Wars earring, or like I have like the Girl Screw earrings or something like that. Like I just try to put a little bit of Star Wars into my day, and it just makes me feel just that much better. So going in with some sunscreen, because always important. But yeah, so I'm going to talk to you about some of my favorite Star Wars projects and what the plan for today is. So my favorite Star Wars character that I've gotten asked this before, and I literally always say like I can't choose, but Harrison Jula is one of my favorite Star Wars characters like ever. Like she is like top 5. But that's like such a personal thing in that like I just look up to her so much, and just certain things about her as a character that make me go like, oh my god, like I aspire to be like that, and I also see myself in that. So in her. So it's just so amazing when you have a character like that. Now I know that she's not necessarily tied like directly to the Skywalker saga, and she wasn't one of like the OGs and all this stuff. So if we're talking about like OG characters, I really love Obi-Wan. Really love him. His story is just so heartbreaking, but he's such a good person that it's like, oh. So yeah. Other favorite Star Wars projects. So my favorite era in Star Wars is the leading up to the Rebellion. It is just like one of my favorite, like leading up to episode 4 is one of my favorite moments, like periods of time ever. And I mean that from like, episode 3 to episode 4, because I love the Bad Batch, like love them so much. I love Rebels. Hera's being my favorite, like I think that would be pretty obvious. I really am enjoying Andor. I know there's mixed opinions on it, but I think it's great, and I think that character is one that we needed, like that I would have loved to explore. And also, I feel like people are like, oh, Andor's taking a backseat in his own show, but that show is also to show what other prominent figures in the galaxy were dealing with while, leading up to this. And right now, like, we're about to experience a massacre that took place in Rebels, and we're gonna see where Mon was the whole time. Like, Mon is a character that I didn't think that I would like. I think she's super cool. I never didn't like her, but I just didn't really pay attention to her in that way. And they have fleshed her out so much that I'm like sad. I am she's on screen, I'm like, what's she doing? What is Moth up to, you know? And I think that's really impressive to go from a character that, like, you just don't really, like, you just didn't really know too much about them and you didn't really give them too much of the time of day, and now you're invested. And I think that's such a beautiful thing that Star Wars can do. I think that's just amazing. So, when I first watched Star Wars, this kind of goes into my plan for today. So when I first watched Star Wars, I loved Han Solo. I loved him so much. When I watched the first movie, when I watched A New Hope with my parents and my brothers and all that, I remember like thinking to myself, like, he is such a cool character. And I think it's like, I just love like the charismatic pirate. Like, I just love it so much. I think Force users are super cool. I think Jedis are super cool. I just at the time was like, oh my god. Also, I love I love romance and I love the plotline between him and Leia. So I was like, I'm sad for this man. Also, it's Harrison Ford. I'm not gonna be sad for him. Like, hello. But yeah, so that was super fun. And then, you know, Solo came out and I was like, I personally like Solo. And that is on my watch list for today. So obviously Andor's been coming out, so Andor and Rogue One and Bad Batch and Rebels like are very on the forefront of my mind. But I haven't seen Solo in a little bit, and I want to watch it before I watch A New Hope with my friends tonight. So I think that's going to be the move. But also today, Tales of the Underworld come out, and I'm pretty excited for that one too, because we're getting more Asajj in it. Cad Bane is in it, which is cool. I just don't really follow Cad Bane like that. I mean, I'm sure it's like he's a cool character, and I'm sure it'll be like well done, because Lucasfilm Animation does not play around. But I'm particularly excited for Asajj, because I think she's such a cool character. After seeing her in Bad Batch, I was like, oh my god. And I want to read her book, The Dark Disciple, really badly. I haven't gotten a chance to yet, because I'm currently getting into the High Republic and I'm reading Light of the Jedi. So good. I think I'm gonna finish it today. And my next read is, I have two next reads. I have the next High Republic book, which I am going through the middle grade novels as well. One, because I think middle grade novels are fun. Two, I'm studying to be a teacher, so to me, like, anytime I get to like a chance to read a middle grade novel, it's like research for what my future library might look like in my classroom. And I just feel like I want to get the entire experience of the High Republic. So yeah. And then what was I gonna say? Oh, but my next read, I want it to be The Princess and the Scoundrel, which is about oh god, it's about Han and Leia's wedding. So that's pretty exciting and really cute, and the cover's adorable, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, I'm very excited. I do want to read Princess. There's so many Star Wars books I want to read, like, on my TBR. Unfortunately, my library, like my physical library, does not have the room for that right now, and it's really annoying. I don't want to be squishing books into my library. That's like a summer project of mine, is to just go through my books and sort them. And then next summer, I plan on the overarching idea is to redo my room so I can get my books in order, and so I can oh my god, so I can have all my shelves, and there will be a Star Wars shelf, don't you even worry. So it's very weird to look at the vlog and like I see my entire forehead. Anyways, eyeshadow is done. I'm gonna add a little bit blue later, but I'm recording some reels today, so we're not gonna do that right now. But blend the top out. Yeah, she's just a little simple today, at least for right now. And then I like to do bronzer, like brush out my bronzer first. So yeah, those are my favorite Star Wars projects. Also Jedi Fallen Order, like beautiful, the entire thing. I love them, and Jedi Survivor, love them, love it so much. Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell that Rebels is like one of my favorites. Not only have I probably talked about it, but like I literally got Kanan's lightsaber for my birthday, and I love him so much. I think he's one of the coolest like story arcs that we get from the Jedi post Order 66. So yeah, I am so excited. I'm also very excited to like share today with some of my friends. Last May the 4th, I spent it on my own, which is fine because it was also free comic book day, so it meant that I had things to do. You know, I went to watch Phantom Menace, and then I went to go pick up my free comics. Like, no problem. I enjoy my own company. I think it's important to learn to do so. So I'm not like necessarily mad about that. But it's like different when you get to share the thing that you love with people that you love too. Like, it's just such a nice feeling, and I personally love hosting. I love having little get-togethers and things like that. So it makes me very happy to not only host, but host an event that makes me like personally happy. Like, this is something that I love to talk about, love to just partake in. So I'm excited to share that with other people. Okay, we're almost done with this, and I hope that you've enjoyed it so far. We're gonna prime the eyelashes. Also, on side note, like, why didn't they leave Revenge of the Sith running for May the 4th? Or for that matter, re-release Empire Strikes Back for the 45th? I mean, I know that it like, I don't know. I know that like Thunderbolts came out, and that's probably why. Cause like, it's the same in-house like competitors, like Marvel and Disney. Marvel and Star Wars, like, but both under Disney. But like, they kept Phantom Menace in. Why would you not do that for Revenge of the Sith? Which, out of the prequels, is usually the one that's favored more. So, it was just also like a very short run, so I was just kind of shocked. Personal opinion. But let me get dressed, fix my hair, and I will be right back. Alright, so we're back. We are back in business. I love this mascara so freaking much. Alright, cool. Anyways, this is the fit. We have this Star Wars top from Uniqlo, and it has the OG poster on the back. And then this skirt is from Aerie, or American Eagle, one of the two. So, yeah. Oh, that looks crazy. Okay, let's fix this for a second. Alright, and then our Tower 28 lip jelly. I don't put too thick of a coat of this, so I want some color, but I don't want it to be like popping, like too distracting. But anyways, you guys, I need to keep fixing my bangs, so I will do that in another clip. But thank you guys for watching my little get ready with me. I'm going to go put on some accessories, go get ready for the day. But yeah, the plan is Tales of the Underworld, Solo, get my apartment ready, friends come over, and then we're gonna watch A New Hope, and it's going to be amazing. And little sprinkled details throughout. I'm gonna be finishing my High Republic book, The Light of the Jedi, and I have my affirmation Star Wars cards, if you remember from last year, May the 4th. Just Star Wars music throughout the day, Star Wars ambiance while I'm reading. It's a whole Star Wars day, and this is the day to celebrate it. Makes me so happy. I hope you have an amazing May the 4th, whether you're new to the Star Wars world, or either you've been here since the beginning, whether you just got here like a month ago. Doesn't matter. Star Wars is for everyone, and it makes me so happy, and I am just so excited to celebrate with you guys too. So have a great day.